Namaste Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Welcome to this transit update. In this video we are talking about the transit of Mercury into Meena after nearly 8 months, and it happens on the 10th of April, and Mercury is debilitated in Meena. Mercury is a planet of thinking, communications and research and mathematics and other related fields. So Mercury being debilitated will actually put a kind of halt and slow down to all these areas. And let's take a look at what is it for each of the Rashis. For Mesha, Mercury is transiting your 12th house. 12th house is house of expenses, health problems and lack of clarity of thought. But there is a debilitated Mercury in the sense that all these effects will be actually reduced, and you will get a rest and recuperation and a clarity in thoughts. That is what exactly you need at this point, and hence so this transit turns out favorable for you. For Vrishabha, this transit is as it is very favorable because Mercury is transiting your house of profits. So now is the time to book profits, but if you are depending upon some profit booking right now, you may not realize the profits to the fullest capability. If you could wait, then it is better. Otherwise, now you can just reduce your expectations and you could book some profits from your investments. Friends bring a lot of money. Your talking and literary abilities bring a lot of money, and there is also a lot of phone calls and meetings which are going to happen, and your contact list will just double this month. For Mithuna Rashi, this transit is going to be very helpful in professional enhancement. But you need to watch out for the kind of documents that you send out, emails, messages on WhatsApp, or if somebody is signing up some documents, you need to be careful about the terms and conditions or hidden clauses which might be there. A debilitated Mercury can bring in some surprises later on. For Kataka Rashi, this transit is going to be of mixed results. There is a dawn of fortune that happens because Mercury is transiting your house of Bhagya. So there is what is called as Bhagyodaya, but still in the 9th, Mercury is not so favorable, but his debilitation will remove the unfavorable effects in the sense that some of the people who are elders or probably your authority figures in the workplace or your professional field, those people who have been watching you and who have been dissatisfied or discontent with your performance in the past may reconsider you for some of the opportunities. They will be critical of your work and your performance, but still nevertheless you might be the only candidate available right now. You will be in such a situation, so it will nevertheless bring you some kind of beneficence. For Simha, there is a favorable transit in the sense that you would find some healing coming your way for all those misunderstandings that you've been having in the last 25 days with your life partner, business partner, or maybe colleagues in your workplace, or even people in your own house. For Kanya, this is a slightly unfavorable transit because it may bring some arguments with your near and dear ones. For all those people who are in love, there can be some bitter arguments, misunderstandings. And for the married people, there can be again increase in arguments, but nevertheless, a debilitated Mercury suppresses your tendency to argue, and hence he will bring up the misunderstandings, but still he will reduce your interest in arguments. For Tula, this is a beneficial transit in the sense that enemies will step back, but you will not be able to claim your complete victory because Mercury is debilitated. So there is an opportunity for you to reconsider, retrospect in your own matters. Why is there an opposition, and why are the people opposing? Why are some of the people friendly enemies to you? These are what needs to be thought about. For Vrishika, this is a mixed transit again. When it comes to financial matters, this is not a good time for booking the profits. You may end up in losses instead of profits. Children will need a lot of attention of your parents. And also, for all the artists, there's a time when your creativity may not be really appreciated, So it is better that you continue your work. There will be another opportunity for you to showcase your talents just after 25 more days.